Shoot 'em up now. Funk's your brother. Shoot 'em up now. Funk's your brother.
Right about now, Funk Soul Brother. Check it out now, Funk Soul Brother.
Shoot 'em up! Released in 2007 and is directed by Michael Davis, who has also directed such films like Beanstalk, 8 Days a Week, 100 Girls, and 100 Women. And this film is starring Clive Owen, Monica Bellucci, and Paul Giamatti. And the reason why we're talking about Shoot 'em Up today is because it was a PayPal recommendation from two of the biggest supporters that I have on this channel, Mr. and Mrs. Rusted Beetle. I think this is more of a Mr. Rusted Beetle recommendation than the Mrs., but thank you goes out to both of you. I'm always deeply grateful and humbled by your support. If any of you out there want to be like Mr. and Mrs. Rusted Beetle and help support this channel and help it grow into something bigger than it's been the last couple of years, you can make a PayPal donation by clicking on the donate button on the main page of my YouTube channel. It's right there in the banner. And if you have a movie that you really want me to review here on the channel, you can attach your movie with your donation. Any size donation will do. And if I have access to it, I will watch it, review it, give you a shout out on the channel, and publish it as quickly as I possibly can for you. Which is a really big thing if you really want me to watch and review your movie, because I have a whole list of recommendations that I've received over the years. It's pages long. So, I mean, I'll put it on there, and a random generator, if it pops up, awesome, but you could very easily be waiting months. Some of you out there have been waiting years for me to get to your recommendation. Our main character, only going by the name of Smith, is just sitting at a bus stop enjoying his carrot. Until at one point, a pregnant woman is running right past him, away from what seems to be a pretty shitty gangsta guy. So Smith takes it upon himself to save the pregnant woman and kill the bastard, which opens up a big can of worms for the rest of the film for Smith. A whole hit squad led by Mr. Carl Hetz, played by Paul Giamatti, is also after the pregnant woman, and is now taking up all arms against this guy named Smith. So now Smith is on the run with this new baby boy, and he's trying to figure out why the hell this gangster squad is going after this baby. And that's the question that I'm asking a lot throughout this movie, is why are all of these gangsters and all of these shoot-em-uppers going after this frickin' baby? It's a baby. It doesn't have, like, mutant powers or something. It's just a baby. But I think the big thing you need to realize about watching this movie is that you just have to turn that off. This movie was designed, created, written to be just one big action-adventure fun. I think we get a sizable plot here, but really the action pieces, the set pieces, the characters that we get here are just a ton of fun. The best way I can describe this film is that it's one big gigantic Looney Tunes cartoon in real life and with guns and bullets. It's a Wile E. Coyote and Roadrunner cartoon, just with Clive Owen and Paul Giamatti. Giamatti, I would say, is the coyote, and Clive Owen is the Roadrunner, because he's always on the run and he's always able to get out of the dire situation that he's in. But Paul Giamatti is always right there, right behind him, because he knows people, and he's able to read people, figure out where they're going before they even know where they're going. Seriously, he'll see a pile of glass on the pavement and think, well, he probably broke into a car. Let's just drive up and down the road and see if we can find one. Oh, look at that. They did, and it's right outside of a pawn shop. Let me probably get their address. Coincidence? Yes. Brilliant? Yeah. But again, this movie is just one big, gigantic, hour-and-a-half fun joyride, and it knows exactly what it is. It's not trying to be something serious or dramatic. It's not trying to be something bigger than what it is. It knows that it's really, really stupid, so they're just embracing it, and they're using guns and bullets in any type of situation that you can think of. There is a sex scene in here. When people are breaking in, Clive Owen manages to get his gun and take out every single person, roll around the room, and Bellucci is still fucking him. Ridiculous? Also very impressive. I mean, he's throwing her around the room and rolling around, but he's still, locked in there, and he's jumping through windows, he's jumping off rooftops, he's crashing through cars, he's getting his car into car crashes, while still cradling this child, and the child is okay, no whiplash or shaking baby syndrome or whatever it's called in here. Your suspension of disbelief, it's not even tested. you just need to leave it behind in a safe, leave it in the other room, because it is not here in this movie. You just go into this movie expecting a good time, to see a lot of action and a lot of just fun, stupid James Bondish lines. Small little spoiler for the very first kill that we have in this film. Our character, Smith, he loves eating carrots, and like raw carrots, fresh out of the ground, and he has one with him. He goes up to the guy who is about to shoot the pregnant woman, turns him around, shoves it through his mouth, and punches it through. He's dead, and he just says the line,
Eat your vegetables.
yes, there are no fake outs here. They set the tone right away. It's funny, it's hilarious. We can get serious and, have stakes here at some points, but again, it's a Looney Tunes cartoon, but with real life and real people. The only downside, I think, to this film, unfortunately, is Monica Bellucci, just because every line reading that she has here, she feels like it's forced out of her. Every single line reading is the same monotonish delivery with everything. I would assume she can cry on command because she does have some crying scenes in here. But, I mean, other than that, she's not giving me anything that's impressive or makes me care. This was around the time where she was a pretty big deal. She was in The Matrix, she was in the Passion of the Christ film, and then this, and then I don't recall hearing from her ever again. Clive Owen is awesome in every movie that I see him in, and he's dashing, he's cool, he's calm, he's collective in this film. But really the big standout for me is Paul Giamatti. If you ever question just how great Giamatti is as a supporting character, as a character actor, here you go. He is a scene stealer in everything that he is in. One of the best supporting actors working today. Whenever he's in a film, a smile just comes on my face. He plays the villain in this film, and I can't stop grinning whenever he's on screen. He's so conniving. He's so terrible. And not terrible in like he's a bad guy. He's just terrible because him and his squad miss a lot. I think he even calls it out in the movie. He's like, do we just suck, or is he just that damn good? I'm gonna go with the former. You shoot thousands of bullets in this movie, and none of them hit Clive Owen. That tells you right there. You, sir, are approved for Stormtrooper Academy. This movie is a blast. Is it going to change things about the action genre, or did it change things about the action genre, I should say? No. But again, it's just a ton of fun. If you're just big into action, if you're big into gun fu, or just guns on screen, shooting in general, I mean, this is your movie. Why not? You need to watch this. I'm going to give Shoot 'Em Up 4 out of 5 Blu-rays.
I like it a lot.
Alright everyone, now comes my favorite part of my videos where I randomly select which movie I'm going to be watching next, so let's take a look. Blade 2. Forgot my sword. I haven't watched these movies in so long. I mean, we've gotten so many Marvel films since then. I believe this one was 2002-ish. I think right before the first Spider-Man movie came out. But I remember liking this one because he teams up with vampires to take out a new set of vampires. And they're like, hey, the enemy of my enemy is my friend type thing. A lot. And this is before Wesley Snipes became just like a big baby on set and he actually cared about the film and cared about the character. And we're going to be getting a Mahershala Ali Blade film in the next couple of years, so why not start checking out these old Blade films? If any of you have recommendations of films that you want me to review on here, you can make a PayPal donation on the main page of my YouTube channel. Any size donation will do. Just attach your movie recommendation with your donation, and if I have access to it, I will watch it, review it, give you a shout out on the channel, and get my review of it published as quickly as I possibly can. So guys, if you've seen Shoot 'Em Up, what did you think about it? Or if you've never seen it before, and you stumbled across it because of this video, then comment below, let me know what you thought about it. And as always, if you like what you see here, if you like my take on movies, then hit the subscribe button and make sure you hit that bell so you know the next time I'm releasing my next movie review. So guys, I will see you next time with my review of Blade 2. So in the meantime, be well, be good to each other, and go watch a movie. Take care, guys.